Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600 updated dumps questions are valuable for you to test all the related topics. Share some updated Microsoft PL-600 exam questions here. 1. A pharma company uses a proprietary system to manage its chemical experiments. The company uses Microsoft Dynamics 365 project operations to manage lab staff and resources. Employees manually update project operations data with data from their proprietary system as needed. Employees are not able to provide a definite schema for their data. You need to provide a solution that will allow employees to configure their own automatic updates. Which component should you use? A. Data flows. B. Custom connectors. C. Data gateways. D. Microsoft Power Automate flows. 2. A company uses Microsoft Power Platform and Dynamics 365 field service. External workers deliver on-site service to customer locations by using the field service, Dynamics 365, mobile app. You need to ensure that external users can only use the app from specific locations. Which solution should you use? A. Azure Conditional Access Policy. B. Azure Role-Based Access Control, RBAC. C. Azure Active Directory Security Groups. D. Azure Multi-Factor Authentication, MFA. 3. You are designing a new Microsoft Power Platform solution for a wedding organizer company. The company uses a third-party application and plans to migrate the data into Microsoft Dataverse for the new solution. The third-party application has an API that can be connected to programmatically for data migration purposes. You need to migrate the unique IDs belonging to the records from the third-party application. Which two Microsoft Dataverse column types should you use to store this information? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. A. Text area. B. Unique identifier. C. Plain text. D. Rich text. E. Float. 4. A company is creating a Microsoft Power Platform app to enable employees to log daily time entries. Employee user accounts are in multiple Azure AD tenants and are not located in the tenant that is running the app. Employees must be added as Azure AD guest accounts within the tenant that will be running the app. Employees must access the model-driven app by being a member of a security team. The security team has been assigned the employee security role. Employees must create personal views of records to view within the system. You need to implement a security solution. Which privilege should you use? A. Direct Basic Level. B. Azure AD Security Group. C. Team. D. Shared App Access. 5. A company plans to automate business processes by using Power Automate. U identity a subprocess that must be implemented across multiple flows. You need to implement the subprocess so that it is maintainable and easy to navigate. What should you do? A. Save a copy of the subprocess and then add any additional actions into the flow. B. Initiate the subprocess with an automated trigger. C. Copy the actions of the subprocess into the flow by using the clipboard. D. Initiate the subprocess with an instant trigger. 6. A company has a list of contacts in a Microsoft Excel file. The company wants to load the contact information into a Microsoft Power Platform solution. You need to recommend a data loading solution. What should you recommend? A. Add the contacts to a static worksheet. B. Use the Excel template feature. C. Use the import from Excel feature. 7. You are evaluating a solution design for a model-driven app that will have a large number of complex forms. Many of the forms take up to 10 seconds to load. You need to recommend solution to speed up loading times for the forms. Which two solutions should you recommend? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Consolidate and reduce scripts. B. Use synchronous JavaScript requests. C. Move scripts into the onload event. D. Remove unnecessary fields. 8. You are designing a Microsoft Power Platform solution that uses Microsoft Dataverse. You need to recommend a way to update currency exchange rates within Microsoft Dataverse. What are two possible ways to achieve this goal? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Review AppSource for pre-built solutions. B. Create a Power Automate flow that uses a custom connection or HTTP request to an outside source for exchange rates. C. Embed an iframe that points to a currency exchange service into a model-driven app. D. Use the Power BL connector to establish a link that updates Microsoft Dataverse with the current exchange rate. 9. You are designing a Microsoft Power Platform solution for a company that has multiple Microsoft Dataverse environments. You need to prevent specific users from accessing specific environments. What should you do? A. Remove all security roles from the users of the specific environments. B. Remove the user from the business unit. C. Remove the user from all security groups. D. Remove the user from all teams. 10. A company wants to create a Power Automate flow that posts marketing events to social media. The company must ensure that the postings adhere to regulatory requirements for handling of personally identifiable information (PII) data. The company will not post events to unauthorized social media platforms. You need to ensure that the requirement is met. Which two actions should you perform? Each correct answer presents part of the solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Configure the relevant connector so that is part of the non-business data group category. B. Create a security role to prevent data export. C. Configure an Azure Active Directory (AAD) security role for the maker to the environment. D. Create a data loss protection (DLP) policy. E. Configure the relevant connector so that it is part of the blocked data group category.